So it's been, of course, nearly 6 months since I bought the One Wheel XR, and I just thought I'd give a little update to see what I actually thought of owning a One Wheel and what I thought it brought to the whole filmmaking sort of tootling around enjoyment kind of thing. It's not an inexpensive proposition. I mean, the start in the UK at least, they start at around sort of £1,700, and the sort of Apple-esque side of it, which is like the fender and the side rails and the coloured under bumpers and stuff, they're all added on extras, a bit like what Apple do, where you buy the core thing and then you end up with having to add extras on top of that. So it sort of works out roughly around about the £2,000 mark by the time you've finished. But what is actual ownership like? Have I actually had to do anything to this? I've had any issues with it? And the long and short of that is absolutely not. There have been no actual issues with owning this board in any way, shape or form. The damn thing's absolutely bomb-proof. It feels like it's made like a tank, and it's just well and truly one of the most interesting things I've ever tried to get into, almost. And before you know it, you're up to sort of 10-15 miles an hour, and I genuinely have had like 20 mile an hour out of it, and I'll tell you what, that feels incredibly fast on something so small, but it also feels incredibly stable, and it feels like it does feel like you're rock solid, and you're intuitively doing what your body wants to do, especially as it's like turn where you want to turn, go where you want to go, reverse when you want to reverse, stop and slow down. Like, I mean, if I slow down now, slow right down to virtually nothing. In fact, I can slow down to nothing, and I'm not doing anything at all, and then off we go again, and that's just a rocking of the hips. And I think from an ownership point of view, it's really, really, really cool. It adds such a great element to filmmaking, if you want to do videos and stuff with one of these. But from just to go out and ride and enjoy yourself kind of side, it is absolutely amazing, really. It is one of the things where you can just get on it and you forget what you're doing, you forget where you are, you're just enjoying being out, just tootling along at sort of 10, 12, 15 miles an hour, enjoying the scenery, really. And that is sort of worth its weight in gold, to blow away those cobwebs and get rid of that stress and just have some fun. And it is an amazing piece of kit, really, really cool. I touched on the Apple-esque thing with the bumpers and the fender and the side rails and what have you. And I'd say don't badge that as a negative, badge it as a positive, because there's so many different colour combos. It does give you the feeling that you're buying a product that you can then tailor to your taste. You can then put your stamp on it, your colour stamp on it, make it feel like it's something that represents you from a look perspective. And I think that adds a lot to it, really. I think that does a lot to the ownership of one of these. That, and the fact that everybody you see stops you and wants to talk to you about what the hell it is, and did you make it yourself, and how does it work, and can I have a go? But other than that, absolutely amazing. I would advise anybody to have a go at owning one. Even if it's just a pint and you want to go for the smaller one, not the XR like I've got, get the pint. Yeah, owning one does really do something for your mental health, I think. It's an amazing piece of kit that just gives you that instant joy and that instant, this is amazing, I'm having an amazing time, it's really good fun, and I absolutely love it kind of feeling to your sort of outing almost. And it also is a form of exercise as well. I know you stood still on a board, but you are still having to balance, you're still having to use core muscles, you're still having to do stuff that you wouldn't ordinarily do, using sort of joints and muscles you wouldn't ordinarily use in day-to-day life. And I think it's one of those aspects. It's got some great health and well-being aspects to it that quite a lot of other pastimes don't generally have. Yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. And if I could advise somebody, if somebody came to me and said, do I buy one of these? I would say yes, unreservedly, because it has so many different applications to it. I can go to work on it, I can shoot YouTube videos on it, I can just go out and have a nice time on it. I don't necessarily have to be doing something in order to be able to just go on it. I can nip to the shops on it. It's such an amazing versatile tool that I think its positives far outweigh the negatives of the fact that it's a £2,000 skateboard, electric skateboard. And it's unique. It's immensely unique in the fact that it's just got that one wheel. And again, it's so customizable that it's just worth every penny, basically. So with that, get a one wheel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!